Hello there guys and welcome back to Planet Coaster. This is the winter update which released just today on Steam. We have quite a lot of new content to go through. To start with, we've got some new management features as well as new rides, new scenarios, a new location, a lot of new scenery, shops, signs, camera fixes, new coaster blueprints, and so many bug fixes. So, let's get started by showing you something a little bit special. So, if we go to Avatar, and you can see my little avatar here. Ooh, it zooms right in his chest. So, yeah, this is me in the game, and we have accessories? No, hats. Hats. We have two new hats. We have a little elfie hat, which looks pretty cool. Little bubble on the back of it. And a little reindeer one, and he's got a little red nose like Rudolph. Oh, it's so adorable. And look at the ear. I didn't know. Kind of strange ears, but never mind. I guess that looks like an elf as well. I'm not sure. They're more reindeer-y, I guess. But anyway, we're going to keep the elf hat on because that's the one I like the most. So we'll leave that one on for Christmas. And hopefully we'll get some new hats in the future. It's turning into Team Fortress 2, but never mind. So, what are the first few things I can show you? The best things are probably in play mode. If we have a look in Korea, we have a new set of scenarios. And as you can see, I've been playing them already. We have the Festive Funlands, which is a cool intro to the kind of... what's the map type called? Let me have a quick look. It's on the map. No, I can't find what the name of the map is actually called. I don't know, but it's in a kind of snowy map, which is kind of cool. Then you have Cavernous Coasters, which I think from watching the live stream, this has a height limit, so you're not allowed to build rides over a certain height, which is similar to a lot of the theme parks in the UK. They have a lot of height restrictions where you can't build much higher than certain points, which is why Nemesis at Alton Towers is built down into a pit. Yeah, cool little fun fact of the day. Back from the Brink. I don't know too much about this one, but I know that there's a new rating system in the game. It's called Ride Prestige. It's to do with like reputation of the rides and things like that. So it kind of affects the appeal of the ride and the value of it to guests, whether they'll pay more for it or whether they'll pay less for it. So a ride that's older, their prestige goes down, and if it breaks down a lot, it goes down again, and so guests aren't going to be wanting to play it. So that's kind of what the prestige system does. But we'll have a little look at that in a bit. Yeah, so that's those ones, and we have little Festive King Coaster, they're calling him. He's quite cute. But he's just the Planet Coaster main guy. Ooh, I didn't know you could spin around the map like this. That's a new feature. Not a new feature, it's probably something that's been here for ages, but I've never noticed it. So, yeah. So there's normal little Mr. Planet Coaster. He's got little white shoes. And Festive King Coaster has little black shoes. That's the only difference there. It's not. Okay, so let's see. Challenge mode is slightly different. That's had some extra kind of additions to it. I'm trying to see if there's anything that really says much about it in the update kind of thing. I don't think it says much. No. There's no new scenarios, coasters. No, I can't really see. But from what I heard, they've done some tweaks to challenge mode, so it's a little bit different. I'm thinking of doing a challenge mode kind of playthrough if anybody is interested in watching that, because I tend to just do kind of let's builds, and I'm kind of interested in actually showing off the mechanics of the game. Never really done that before, so we'll see. So let's see. Let's have a quick jump into Sandbox and show off the new Arctic Park. That's it, the Arctic Park. Oh, that was a big noise. Okay, park name. Let's just do YouTube. Haha. Yeah. Start new. Okay, welcome to the Arctic map. Wait for the music to go off. How beautiful. So here it is. This is the new Arctic map. As you can see, there is snow everywhere. And the first thing I wanted to show off was because I am a massive fan of terrain tools. I wanted to show off some of the new paints because we didn't get to see much of them in the live stream. So I wanted to sort of show some of them off now. So let's get this brush a little bit smaller. Let's go down to 10 meters and let's get an intensity of 50. Yeah, 53 will do. So if we zoom right, go away, pigeon. That's it. Clear off. There we go. Okay, so let's have a quick look. If I just dab it on. Ooh. Oh. Oh. This looks nice. I love this new texture because I'm a big fan of mixing the kind of textures in games if they allow me that kind of affordability. And this looks brilliant. It just looks like melted snow. If I drop the size down even smaller, down to 1 meter, you can just dab it into little places and it looks like the snow has melted in certain locations. And then there is this, and the texture and the bump mapping on this just looks fantastic. I'm going to go to a new location on it, and if we just pop that in a bit more, look at that texture. It just looks fantastic. It's just amazing. And when you add in other textures to it, you just dab them in, it just looks incredible. Like, it goes onto different parts of the texture, it goes down into some lower bits, goes into higher bits, and it just looks, I mean, it doesn't look that great there, but from above that looks fantastic. It's got all the right shadows and everything like that. So I just thought I'd show you that bit first and go back to normal. We don't have to do it properly, but there we go. So that's the textures. I just wanted to show that off because I'm a big fan of textures in games and foliage and plantaries and things like that. Cool. So the next part, let's have a look at, let's see here, what's the best thing to show you. So we've got new rides. Okay, the 2 new rides. One of them we asked for. In fact, actually, to be fair, both of them we asked for. One of them they were very transparent about. The second one just made my day. It is the Bumpin' Derby. And it's the bumper cars. Look at them. It just looks fantastic. If we switch this to nighttime, let's go to 10 PM. The lighting on this is absolutely incredible. Look at that. It just looks fantastic. It's got this glossy shine on the floor of it. And the guests, or we need a collective name for the guests, but the guests will react to everything. Look at the shine on that. It just, the scratches. Just props to you, Frontier. You have done an incredible job on one of the rides we asked for the most. Like, the bumper cars in games like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and 2 and 1, and all of those kind of roller coaster games, they're such a kind of staple attraction of these kind of games. But what Frontier have done here is just above and beyond. They did not need to go to this level of detail, but the fact that they have done is just fantastic. I mean, the operator's booth is enclosed. It looks like it should be there. You can go right inside. It's just fantastic, and it looks like it would do on a normal bumper cars. I mean, look, even here, you've just got the mesh, and you can see on the cars, they connect right to the ceiling and everything. Like, if I go into freeform view, you can see how it just connects to the top. And I haven't tested yet, but if I test it now, oh, the sparks. It's just fantastic. Look at the way this moves. They bump around. The guests react when they're bumping around. It looks just amazing. So, the music as well. Let's let that sink in. It's just so funfair and so carnival-y. I just love it. And before I go on too much about the bumper cars, because I just think they're amazing, let's go in, not coasters, we want rides. The other new ride that was added in this update was the Enterprise, or as it's called in this, Collider. But this is your kind of bog standard Enterprise from most theme parks that you'll have seen. If we test it, it's a gravity-based ride, so as you're spinning around, the kind of... Whoa, that's very loud. That's very loud. Let's zoom out from that. So it's basically a gravity-based ride. So as you spin around, the faster and faster you go, the gravity is keeping you in your seat. So I believe it's called centrifugal force, but that's kind of, yeah. above and beyond what you need to know. Either way, it looks cool. It goes all the way up. Let's speed it up a bit so it gets up to the top. And there you go. It goes completely vertical, completely horizontal, diagonally. It looks just fantastic. The lights on it are perfect. It is a sci-fi theme, however, I think it will fit into most places. I mean, the Enterprise itself looks a pretty kind of sci-fi ride. I mean, at Alton Towers in the UK, their Enterprise ride is in X Sector, which is their kind of futuristic-y kind of base land. So yes, let's open up one of these rides and get some guests in the park, because a theme park's not a theme park without guests. So let's just connect this. Let's get some paths in. Okay, so let's go into some more of the things. Like, let's have a look at track rides, because they decided to release a new track ride in the game, which is the powered sleigh ride, which looks pretty cool. I can imagine this. It doesn't want to build anyway. Where's that? I'm guessing this terrain isn't completely flat. No, it's definitely not. Wow, the first sandbox that isn't completely flat. There we go. Normally it wants you to build it flat on the ground, but here we're going to have to. So let's have a quick look. So already we can see it has ambient light. As it moves around the track, it's going to have light. It looks like a sleigh, but I'm going to say it doesn't look too much of a sleigh. So you could use this and I've already thought about it, in using making a kind of haunted mansion kind of ride. So I think it would suit. I'm pretty sure it would. Let's have if we have a look at the customization, car color, we can customize the colors. Let's try and do some dark purples and let's try and do some dark purples and blues. The red will be the biggest change. Oh, look at that! That brown. Let's make that into a nice. Ooh, that's the yeah. So if we made that like that, there we go. There you go. Easily made into a haunted mansion style ride. That'll look fantastic, I think, in everybody's parks. But yeah, it's just your basic bog standard kind of dark ride or powered kind of ride. So just like the Cheshire Cat, I believe I heard something about them making the Cheshire Cats a little bit smaller, and yes, they have. They've made them slightly smaller, which is, I don't know. I didn't really have a problem with them being large in the first place. So yeah, they're a little bit smaller for those of you that wanted them smaller. Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot more blueprints as well. These are huge. So I will read off the list of the new ones. We have Screamer, which is the American Arrow. I'm not going to try and find these because it will take me forever. Maybe it's that one? No, Digitizer. So we have the Screamer, which is of the American Arrow type. The Lycanthrope, which is the Werewolf type. The Hunt from the Pioneer type. Frenzy from the Rage type. Trailblazer, which is the Aethon? I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. I don't actually know what ride that is. Aethon. Oh, that's the dive coaster. Okay, they could have just. I don't know why they just didn't call it dive coaster. Then we have Impulse, which is Invincible. Red Steel, which is the Iron Fury. Harbinger, which is the Malice Unchained. Unchained, which is they're the hybrids. Oh, right, okay, so it's, yeah, sorry. It's just blueprints of that type. So, Red Steel is that one. And Harbinger is Malice Unchained. That's high seas. I just want to kind of see what these. I'm a big fan of hybrid coasters, so let's have a quick look at the Red Steel. Oh, that looks good, actually. That is actually quite a good looking. Yeah, that's quite a good looking hybrid. Oh. Just going to look at some of the elements here. It's got nice. I'm not too keen on this bit, but meh. Yeah, into a big airtime hill, straight down into what looks like a dive loop. Airtime hill, half loop into another Immelman. Ooh, there's a lot of cool stuff there. Surprised that's not more banked. Yeah. Either way, that's the Red Steel. And then we have Harbinger from the Malice Unchained, the Rebel, which is another Mine Train, Whirlwind, which is the Spiral type, and Twister, which is Enigma type. So yeah, there's quite a lot of different things to do with coasters as well, including things like duck moments no longer add to your nausea. Things to do with lift hill EFN boosts and stuff like that. We also have something that the whole community has been asking for a while. So if we open up... Oh, I forgot to mention, we've also got the Iron Horse steam train, which had a little shout out, if I'm going to take a quick look at it, to SLC87, who helped Frontier come up with the idea for this train. So basically this is a larger capacity of the Connie Express. Not the same train type, but it is similar. So yeah, it's another transport ride for you to get your peeps around the park. I'm going to call them peeps, I don't know why. A lot of people were requesting this kind of thing from Frontier. So if we have a look and build up a lift hill, we can now, as you can see, you can change the length of this to pretty much whatever you want. I believe you could do that anyway. However, let's build it up to... Let's not build this very high. Let's go up here. Bring it down. And then we've got a little bit more control here. We've got this as well. So, you know, you can do your normal drop, but also you can just do a normal straight down if you want. Ooh. That's the smallest that's going to go. But either way, you can have this come down a bit slower. So it doesn't have to be that very quick drop. You can have slower kind of rolling rivers or log flumes to whatever you want them to be now. It's just ease of use, a bit more interesting for people to do. So whatever they want. Right, let's go into the building tools. And as you can see here, there's a few new little buildings. Festive houses. Small. Here we go. Look at this. It's a cute little candy house. A festive tower as well. Whoa, that took a while to load in. You can hear baubles in some of the music as well. It's pretty cute. So, oh, I've not noticed that before. That is the cutest thing. So for the chimney, they've had marshmallow coming out of it as the smoke. That is the sweetest thing. But basically, yeah, all of the Christmas scenery is made using these really cute little gingerbread pieces. So if we duplicate that one out, you can see it's just a little gingerbread piece. It's the most adorable thing. And you've got things like little chocolates. These would be called fingers in the UK. Very sweet. And you've got all these little decals, more little sweet. Oh, it's just candy. Candy, candy, candy. It's just sweet. Really, really nice. A huge amount of content. I'm not sure how practical it's going to be in many builds. I mean, from a distance, this wall does look quite... doesn't look too bad. You could use it in a few different things. I mean, just if I zoom right into it, yeah, the texture's not too bad. Yeah, you can't. It's not obvious that that's gingerbread, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, on the sides it is. It's kind of obvious there. But, no, still. You could use these in a few different locations. Not the most practical of uses. However, it will look quite good. Just while I'm in this build menu, I will show you the recent tab. This is an addition I am super happy with. Oh, look, it's carried over some of the props that I was looking at. Yeah, I was playing this earlier, and these are some of the props they've carried over. So I'm guessing when you restart the game, it will still remember your most recent things, because I have closed the game down since using all of these objects, but they've still remained in the recent objects list, which is good to know. So if you go back to a build, you take some time away, go back to it, you'll at least still have your recent list, so you won't have to keep searching through the massive object list, because it is huge now. I mean, look at the tiny little thing here. Like, that's going to take you an age to get through now. So let's exit out that. Anyway, so we also have new shops, and I will show you these now. So we have 7 new shops. Okay, so we have 7 new shops. We have Gulpy Soda. Let's have a look. Where is this one? Gulpy Energy, Gulpy Slush, Gulpy Soda. I think Gulpy Slush is actually one of them as well. We might have had that one a while. But this is Gulpy Soda. And we have a very cool looking woman in there. So yeah, soda for Gulpy. Pretty standard. So Pipshot Juice as well. Let's go to... this is alphabetical. Pipshot Juice. Boom. That is juice from Pipshot. And the logo for this is pretty incredible. And the slogan, drink for life. So this is your kind of healthy kind of stuff. So you've got the smoothies as well. So Pipshot is your healthy go-to brand. They do water and things like that. So you've got the smoothies, you've got the water, and you've got the juice, and you have signs to accompany all of these. We've also got the latest in the Chief Beef range, Pizza Pen, who is a criminal and a piece of pizza. It's just amazing. And I believe we've got a couple more. Let's go to Cosmic Cow ice cream. So we've now got ice cream from Cosmic Cow. And actually, I was looking at this in something else. If I drop down the last one, there is one more that I haven't looked at, which is... There we go. So just getting in the last one. Okay, so if I exit out of this is Cosmic Cow ice cream. The items for sale are odd. So we have Moondust Vanilla ice cream, Solar Flare Strawberry ice cream, Comet Tail Bubblegum ice cream, and Green Goo. Not eating the green goo. Oh, and also, while I'm in this screen, there's so many different things in this update. I can't honestly cover them all. We have use the same prices and extras for all shops of this type. So this is, let's put this up to an extortionate amount for the green goo. Let's put this up to 50. And if I put down another Cosmic Cow ice cream, just over here, and we have a look at Cosmic Cow ice cream here, it's 50. And over here, it's 50. And over here, it's 50. Oh, also, when you click onto different shops, it will keep you in the same menu. Another quality of life update that I've wanted for ages. So I can literally go to Pizza Pen, do that one. Go to Missy Good, do that one. So Missy Good, I'll show you that one quickly. This is donuts. They're really sweet, and really chocolatey, and really strawberry. I think strawberry is the pink donut. I don't know. Either way, we have so many new additions. So... what other quick ones can I go over with you? Yes, we've gone over the rides, we've gone over the coasters, we've gone over the new location, we've gone over the new scenarios, we've gone over the scenery. There's things like baubles, icing decorations, candies, snowmen, gifts and presents. Oh, actually, one more thing I want to show you, because this is really quite cool. Go into props and go into animatronics. Let's see. Holiday Duet. This is so sweet. If it's gonna play. There. Oh, it's just so sweet. It's adorable. It's just like a proper like Dickensian style Victorian street, which will, I think this will fit in so well in a lot of people's kind of Disney-esque streets and main streets, things like that. It's gonna look fantastic. That is basically the winter update. So yeah, it's massive. They've included so much content, new rides, new blueprints, fixes to existing rides, new dark rides, improvements to existing dark rides, transport rides, just so much content in this, and the update is free and is now readily available for you to download off of Steam. It is a hefty 2.2 gigabytes of an update though, but if you've got high-speed data, you really don't have to worry about that. So either way, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed it, give this video a massive like, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in one of my other videos. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.